Welcome to Story Shelf, where imagination takes you on adventures through time. Today's story is about a tiny piece of chalk with a big, curious heart. Have you ever wondered, what if a simple piece of chalk could travel through time? A tiny object we use every day. What if it held the power to unlock the past and explore the greatest ideas ever imagined? In a quiet classroom just after sunset, the world had gone still. Desks sat neatly in rows. On the blackboard tray lay a little chalk stick, named Charlie, waiting for his adventure to begin. Charlie wasn't like any other chalk. He was small, smooth, and white, but with big, curious cartoon eyes, a cheerful little smile, and a sparkle of magic dust around him. As the last light faded, a strange humming filled the room. Charlie glowed, lifted into the air, and vanished in a swirl of rainbow light. As Charlie spun through time, colors and stars whirled past him like a dream. He didn't know where he would land, but he was ready to discover the incredible inventions of human history. Charlie landed in ancient Egypt, beneath the hot sun and beside towering pyramids. He watched as builders moved giant stones using sledges and ropes. How do they do that without machines? Charlie wondered. It was teamwork, engineering, and clever design, long before the modern world. With another swirl of light, Charlie rose into a glowing golden portal. Ancient Egypt faded behind him, but the wonder stayed in his heart. Then he saw a man carefully rolling thin sheets made from reeds. It was papyrus, the world's first kind of paper. "We write so our wisdom lasts longer than our buildings," the scribe told Charlie. With papyrus, people could share knowledge for generations. Charlie sparkled with excitement. Writing was more powerful than stone. Charlie landed in sunny ancient Greece. There, a brilliant man was drawing shapes in the sand. His name was Archimedes. He showed Charlie how a simple lever and pulley could lift heavy weights. "Give me a place to stand," Archimedes said, "and I will move the world." Charlie realized simple machines could solve huge problems. Archimedes adjusted weights and moved blocks with just ropes and wheels. Charlie hovered above the diagram, amazed. This was science before electricity, even before calculators. The power of ideas had started with sand and sticks. Charlie's next stop was a candle-lit workshop in 15th century Germany. Wooden letters sat beside a strange machine. A man named Johannes Gutenberg carefully placed each letter and turned a large handle. Charlie watched ink press onto paper. It was the world's first printing press. "Books should be for everyone, not just kings," Gutenberg said. Until now, books were copied by hand and took years to finish. But this invention could print hundreds. Charlie giggled as he got ink on his side. He had just seen the birth of mass communication. As the press printed another page, Charlie bounced joyfully onto the fresh sheet. Ink smudged him, but he didn't mind. He had just witnessed how books and ideas could now reach the world. The scene shifted. Charlie blinked as he landed in a messy California garage in Newer 76. Wires, blinking lights, and screwdrivers covered the tables. Two young men were building something strange, something important. "Let's bring knowledge into every home," said Steve Jobs, smiling as he connected the last wire. With Steve Wozniak by his side, they had just built the first Apple computer. Charlie's sparkles brightened. This machine would change how people learned, worked, and dreamed. The computer powered on with a soft buzz. Blue light filled the garage. Charlie floated close, his chalky surface glowing from the screen's light. For the first time, information could travel at the speed of thought. Just as suddenly as it had begun, the time-traveling journey ended. Charlie gently landed back on the blackboard tray. The classroom was still. Morning light shone through the windows. But Charlie had changed, and so had the world. A cheerful girl named Anya entered the classroom. She picked up Charlie with a smile. "Let's learn about great inventions today," she said. Charlie glowed gently in her hand. Though he couldn't speak, he sparkled with everything he had seen. As Anya wrote on the blackboard, Charlie's magic dust twinkled in the sunlight. The words, "Never stop asking questions," slowly appeared. It wasn't just a sentence. It was a reminder that discovery never ends. Every invention, from pyramids to personal computers, started with a spark of curiosity. So, what would you invent if you could travel through time? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Story Shelf for more magical journeys.